Welcome to Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants. I'm your host, Ginger T. Rex. John Haas from Bravo is back for his third season today, and I can't wait to see what he's going to cook up. But first, let's go take a look at the beautiful restaurant.
One of the most popular destinations in Albuquerque is ABQ Uptown. It's the place to be seen, to shop, and enjoy great food. And that takes us to Bravo. Bravo is definitely a restaurant to cheer about with its Roman ruin decor and great tasting Italian food. From the moment you enter, you'll realize that Bravo is all about a positive experience. White tablecloths and exceptional service are just the beginning. Bravo specializes in a broad choice of fresh, made-to-order, authentic Italian cuisine and seasonal specials from the southern Italian region of Campania. Their chefs put a lot of passion into bringing you only the freshest products and best ingredients in their appetizers, soups, salad, entrees, and desserts. After all, Bravo has 2,000 years of Italian culinary history to uphold. Bravo is affordable, enjoyable, and always delicious. Fred, it's always fun to come to Bravo. You've got a lot of great new stuff going on here.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's really exciting right now, especially this time of year. We've got we started getting our patio open up. We've got some great happy hour features that we're doing outside for our patio. We run 2 happy hours here. One in the afternoon. We also run a late night happy hour, which works out great for us. And we also run some in our dining room at lunch. We've run some great specials right now that we do. We run a $7.95 special, a full portion item for lunch, which our portions are large. $7.95 is a great deal. We run different specials every day. We also have some great features at night. So when people that come in often, we also change up the menu quite a bit so people get an opportunity to try different foods. So it really works out great. We give them a great opportunity here.
And one of the great things you have going are pizzas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Our pizzas are great. And the nice thing about our pizza, we've got our pizza, it's right out in the middle of the dining room, so you can see it from almost anywhere you sit. We've got a wood burning oven back there that we do.
So speaking of making pizzas, let's go make one.
Yes, let's. Richard, here is our pizza oven that we've got working. We've got one of our pizza chefs here making the pizza. As you can see, every pizza is made from scratch. We make the dough every morning. One, you can see as she's making it, we're making a Verduta pizza right now, which is one of our specialty pizzas. The ingredients are all fresh. Everything's made to order, and I tell you another thing that really helps is going to be this pizza oven here. We get that pizza oven as hot as 670 degrees. Wow. And that heat works so well in making this pizza cook. It browns up really nice. It almost comes a little browner from the being a Neapolitan style pizza. And you'll see that within the taste, and that when it gets brown like that, you get a little bit more of a complex flavor on the crust.
Interesting. And then I would imagine, too, at 670 degrees, you cut the cooking time down pretty quickly, but it does brown it up, makes that crust nice and crunchy.
Yes. Right.
Well, Fred, here we are on your brand new patio, right? This pizza's looking awesome, so tell us a little bit about this.
Well, this one's all going to be yours, first off. I'm going to be eating the lasagna today.
Okay, I'm going for the pizza, and I'm going right now.
What do you think? It's excellent, isn't it?
And you know what I like about this? Not that I don't like sauce on my pizza, because I do, but this doesn't have any sauce on it.
No, it doesn't. This is a little bit of olive oil, so it's a nice vegetarian pizza. It's very light. What do you think about the crust?
It is absolutely awesome. I love the pizza. And Fred, awesome desserts here at Bravo.
Thank you. I'll tell you, I'm very proud of our desserts. Our Tre Dolci is 3 of our most popular desserts.
Well, Fred, you do have a lot of regulars here. It's a real testament to you that people just keep coming back, us included. And
that's right.
Ginger, you're down at Builder's Source, and I know you're getting ready to cook with Executive Chef John Haas. I'm getting ready to have another piece of pizza. You guys have at it. Thanks, Fred.
Thank you.
Richard, the pizza looks yummy. Send John down here so I can get cooking with him. We'll be back right after this.
Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is brought to you in part by KitchenAid for the way it's made. See what's cooking at KitchenAid.
A beautiful tour of the restaurant. We are at Builder's Source Appliance Gallery in Albuquerque, and I'm with John Haas. executive chef of Bravo. And you're here back for season 3. This is your third time on the show with us.
It is, third year. I just can't have enough of it. So, you know, we're excited about another time.
I'm excited to have you back. And you know what's really cool is a lot of high school kids don't keep the same job that long, 3 years.
Good one. A lot of old ladies don't remember that. So, there we go.
Ouch.
Okay.
Touche.
No more cheap shots.
Touche. Well, I'll have some more later.
Okay, all right.
But for now, we'll get to the recipe. We're cooking in a kitchen that you can come and see at Builder Source Appliance Gallery in Albuquerque. And you've brought a beautiful list of ingredients. What are you making for us today?
We're going to do a nice little pecan crusted tilapia. We'll make the breading here in a minute. And we'll also go and make a mixed green salad that's got some sliced red onions, strawberries, a little balsamic vinaigrette, and we'll top it with some candied pecans. So.
Yummy. That's a really cool combination of ingredients. So, okay, can I help you do this?
Absolutely. We'll start by making the breading here.
Okay.
First thing we want to do is grab our pecans. And these are just regular pecans.
Okay.
We have candied ones over here, but we'll get to those later. So.
Okay.
We're just going to go and add them into our kitchen.
All right.
All right, and then we'll just put the lid on for a second, and we'll pulse this. About 3 seconds is good. All right, there we go.
All right.
We'll just take the lid off, and we'll do this. We'll add in our panko breadcrumbs.
I'm your lid man.
You are. You're
I'm not a wingman. I'm your lid man.
After that cheap shot, I know you're not my wingman. So. All right, we'll
John, you gotta let it go. We gotta work this out.
All right, so we're good. That's really all it takes.
Okay.
5 seconds. So we'll go ahead and take out our breadcrumbs here.
What if you don't have a fancy mixer like this?
You can pound them with like a mallet or something like that if you want to, or just a little meat tenderizer.
Okay.
Just something, or you can also buy chopped pecans that are pretty finely chopped.
Okay.
So let's go and we'll put that in this bowl here.
All right.
Then we'll get to our breading process.
Pretty simple, just panko and breadcrumbs.
I mean, this is really a meal that you can make pretty quick, especially if you have something that's prepared.
And if you want to try to make this meal, you can find his recipe and the ingredients on southwesthotchefs.com.
Absolutely. So let's go ahead and let's grab the tilapia.
Okay.
We're gonna get your fingers a little dirty here. We're gonna do a little flouring. So let's go ahead and add it into the flour.
Put this, the tilapia in the flour. All right.
All right, and then we'll just coat both sides. Next thing we want to do is put it into our little bit of egg wash. Just some whipped eggs. Pretty easy, you just want to cover it there.
And wash the flour off. Now I know what you call it, egg wash. Okay.
And then we'll go ahead and put it into our pecan breading.
Right.
And we'll just kind of cover that pretty well. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is add a little bit of oil in here. It's just a little bit of, you can use canola oil, vegetable oil, whatever you like. So we got our oil in, our pan is nice and hot. We're starting to see our oil dance a little bit in there.
Oh, that's fast.
So let's go and I'll put this in here.
Okay.
That way you don't splash yourself here. So we got the tilapia in. We just want to make sure we move the oil around a little bit to make sure that we kind of cover the bottom there.
I read on your website you can order online.
You can actually, and we're gonna have a app coming out this year on our iPhone, so you can actually order on your iPhone too.
Okay,
so,
who's doing that? Are people ordering online and then coming in and having lunch and dinner, or are they ordering online and then taking it to go?
For carryout, yeah.
For
carryout.
You
can order like a half hour ahead of time or something like that, and just you can put what time you want to pick it up, and then just walk in and it'll be sitting there ready for you to get. So next up, we'll go over here, and we'll go ahead and put our balsamic vinaigrette into here.
Into the lettuce?
Yep.
You just got a spring mix here?
Yep, just a little mesclun spring mix. And you can use your favorite balsamic vinaigrette. We have a house one that we make. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and flip this because it's starting to get a little on the dark side there. So we got a nice little crust.
Very golden.
So let's go and toss that a little bit.
Okay.
And we'll
I can do that.
Yeah, definitely.
See?
So there you go. That's perfect. We'll go ahead and add in our strawberries.
Yum.
I don't know if I'll be hiring you for my pantry station, but this works good. Yeah.
You know, I'm not, what I lack in cooking skills, I make up for in a good time. Like, we have fun.
Character and charisma, yeah, that's true.
We'll see if it lasts.
We're gonna go ahead and add a little bit of a sliced red onion in here. This will add a little bit of bite to the salad.
All right.
So let's go ahead and take this tilapia, and I'm gonna actually switch this tilapia into this pan while you're doing that.
All right.
Do you want some? There. What's that?
Do you want some?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Come on, the guest always tries it with me.
I saw you making it.
Haven't you seen the show? You're all over me, John.
I am,
Golly.
I'm sorry. So we're gonna go ahead and pop this in here. And I've actually got one that we cooked off just a second ago. And we'll grab that out.
All right, this is the fake and bake. We actually had this ready to go.
This already. So,
you did, because you're a good planner.
I try to, you know.
John, how long did you bake that fish?
It takes about 10 minutes start to finish, about 6 minutes in the oven, 4 minutes in the pan, depending on how high your oven is. I did it 400. You could certainly do it higher and you know cook a little bit shorter.
Okay.
So
400 for about 6 minutes.
Exactly. Okay. So let's go ahead and take our tilapia here, and next thing we'll do is top it with a little bit of Boursin cheese. Boursin cheese is like a garlic and herb flavored cheese. It's very creamy, very flavorful.
You used that last year when you made the frittata.
I did. So here we go. We topped it with our candied pecans, and we're ready to go.
Okay.
Let's give it a try.
Let's do it. I'm gonna get some cheese here. The Boursin cheese since it's famous.
Delicious salad. Nice, clean, fresh, not too heavy.
Yeah.
Even with, pan searing the tilapia, it's still pretty fresh and
Wow.
very light.
So good, John. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Not bad for high school kids. I'm kidding. Glad you came back on the show.
I had it coming. Thank you very much.
I love Bravo. I love to come shopping and be able to stop in here and meet a girlfriend for a drink, and I just love the food here.
Welcome back to this gorgeous KitchenAid kitchen inside Builder Source Appliance Gallery in Albuquerque. John, you just made a delicious tilapia dish for me, and you brought a whole second dish for me to try.
We have. We're going to move on from the salad to the entree a little bit. So we'll do a little Chianti braised beef ravioli, a brown butter sauce, a little bit of sage, and some sweet potatoes. And it's a really great dish, one of my favorite ones at the restaurant.
Okay, so Chianti braised beef ravioli, and these are the ravioli?
Yep, this is, what we do is we braise the beef with a little bit of Chianti wine. We shred it and stuff it with ravioli.
This recipe, you can find this recipe on southwesthotchefs.com, or if you sign up on the Bravo E-Club, I know on your Facebook page you have recipes and tips.
We have recipes. Whenever we get updates with new menus or anything like that might be coming out, we put that up there.
Yep.
It talks about our $5 martini happy hour and covers pretty much everything. So.
Yep, the Bravo E-Club. I'm a member.
Are you?
Are you a member?
I'm not.
Come on!
I'm there every day.
After this, you better go be a member.
I need to get away for a minute, right?
Yeah. All right, put me to work. Let's
all right,
let's
first thing we're going to do is we're going to put our ravioli in the water here.
Okay.
These will take, like I said, about 4 minutes. So we're just going to get that. We'll turn it up a little bit to bring it up to a simmer. So we'll let this kind of go. Over here, we're going to go ahead and add our butter into the pan. We're going to brown the butter. What we want to do is get a kind of a caramely nuttiness from it. The funny thing about brown butter is you're going to think you're burning it, but you're actually not. It's actually just fine. So.
I read there's like a fine line between browning it and burning it. There's this perfect moment.
There's like when the foam starts to subside a little bit and you get that kind of sweet caramely flavor, that's when you're good.
These are the sweet potatoes?
They are, and what we do is we just dice them up. We try to make it as uniform as we can, but for you, whatever size you want works great for you, at home. We toss a little bit of oil, some salt and pepper, roast them at like 350. Takes about 20 to 30 minutes. And once you get them kind of a little crispy on the outside, but just soft in the middle, then you're good to go.
Okay.
So, and we'll add the sage in with the sweet potatoes and re-saute. So we're pretty much there. Foam is mostly gone away. You can start to see the color around the butter start turning a little brown in the foam.
Yep.
So we're gonna go ahead and add our sweet potatoes now. We're just gonna saute them for 1 second. Like I said, they're already brown, so you don't really have to worry too much about, you're just heating them up a little bit.
Okay.
And they'll also heat up with sauce. Nice thing is you can prepare this the day before. If you want to make this the night before, get home from work, you want a 5-minute job, you're done. It'll 10 minutes and you got this finished.
Or what's even easier, you can just go into Bravo.
You can.
Order it.
We'll do it for you. And it'll be perfect every time.
Right. Or go in and you can have the bar bites. I know you guys have. Those are really popular.
Yeah, $2.95 for an appetizer. It's a wonderful deal. It's like a half portion of our full ones.
Wow.
So that's a great deal.
Yummy.
It's 3 to 7 on the weekdays. So
okay.
We're gonna add a little bit of vinegar. This is where we're gonna get the splatter.
That's a good deal. $2.95 for bar bites, really? And then you guys have the pizzas for kids.
We do, yeah. Kids
I saw it when I was in there. This delicious cheese pizza, nothing on it.
Yeah.
And my kids would love that because when you start piling on this meat and then.
Yeah, and last year we talked about our
it.
pizza program. It's a great one. So it's something new that we just rolled out last year. So we added the vinegar, just some white wine vinegar.
Okay.
Gonna add a little bit of chicken stock.
You were right about the splatter.
Yeah, and then a little bit of a heavy cream there.
Okay.
And then a little bit of butter, just our last tablespoon. And this is gonna kind of incorporate itself into the sauce.
Incorporate.
And a little salt and pepper.
Means like thicken or?
Yeah, just kind of melts into it. You don't want to bring it to too hard of a boil because the butter will kind of separate.
Okay.
But the cream will help bind it.
All right.
So I'm going to turn this down for just 1 second while we strain out our pasta.
I'll let you do that. Woo.
All right.
More splatter.
And then after that drains off, I'll, if you want to go ahead and add that in maybe in about 5 or 10 seconds.
As opposed to now.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
All right.
Okay, all right, I think we're right.
Now, okay, now.
Now that we got the butter kind of melted, we're just gonna add the pasta in.
Okay.
Or actually into the.
Into there.
Yeah. we're one step
I'm
ahead.
very literal.
You're just one step ahead of me.
Okay.
So we're just gonna toss this together a little bit. And then we'll just finish this in the dish. We'll just kind of plate each one in here. And you can kind of, if you want to stack them, you can. I like to keep them a little bit separate. Kind of cover up the plate a little bit more. So we're gonna do this.
Wow, I would never have thought to put sweet potato with beef ravioli, but it's like
It's kind of a really nice fall, wintry kind of dish. You know, it's got some heaviness to it. The flavors are pretty much there, but it's not too heavy. I mean, I guess if you like butter, you're gonna enjoy this. You know,
yeah.
And
Well, and meat and potatoes, right?
Yeah,
it's kind of the traditional meat and potatoes.
It's our Italian meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I'm kind of like a food critic, except I don't know what I'm talking about, and I think everything's yummy.
Well, see, you're the best. You're good for yourself then.
And what's that?
This is just a little bit of Reggiano cheese. We're just gonna sprinkle on top.
Okay.
Reggiano is just an aged Parmesan.
All right.
And we'll top it with a little bit of parsley just to give it a little bit of color.
How important is parsley?
fresh.
Just for color?
For color, you actually can make like parsley vinaigrettes and stuff like that to use with dishes. But as far as for this, it's for garnish to give a little bit of kind of vibrant color to it.
Yeah, and it does.
So, all right, and then we're good. Let's give it a try.
All right.
Might be a little hot. The sweet potatoes are my favorite part. They're good with the beef.
Oh, the beef flavor
There
with
we
that
go.
sweet, the sweetness of the sweet potato,
Really
that creamy
nice,
sauce.
earthy, a little bit of bite from the vinegar. Just perfect contrast, I think.
Excellent, John.
Thank you very much.
No, thank you. Yummy. Let's have some more.
You bet. I'll have a bunch more.
I love Bravo. It's a great place for us to bring our family and have a family experience. Our daughter loves macaroni and cheese here. We can have a drink. The staff is always friendly.
All right, John, thanks so much for coming on the show today and making that delicious salad.
Oh, my pleasure.
And the wonderful entree. Great food.
It is, and you're a great assistant. You know, if you need tips, you can come into the restaurant anytime. I'll be more than happy to work again. If you'd like to get some wonderful food, you can come in too. We're located at Indian School in Louisiana Boulevard, just in the Uptown Shopping Center.
Yep, Bravo. Go check it out. And if you want to try to make the recipes from today's show, just go to southwesthotchefs.com. And please join us again next week for another delicious episode of Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants. You can go to Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants. That's not actually the website, so don't go there. It's just, yeah, and I think that's so cool because a lot of high school kids don't stay with the same job that long.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good start.
Totally kidding, totally kidding. Sorry, I didn't mean to set you up. Okay, so glad you're back. Very glad you're back.
I can't do it. That was a good one. That came out. You can't start with that. God. Tough crowd around here.
This is your year.
I know. Okay, I'm ready for it now.
You got a year to come up with something. You got nothing?
Right on the first minute.
Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is brought to you in part by Heritage Hotels and Resorts, your somewhere special. Robin West, an independent stylist for Stella & Dot Jewelry. Via Miriam Coffee, the official coffee of Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants. And Builder Source Appliance Galleries, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, Las Cruces, and El Paso. Southwest Hot Chefs and Restaurants is produced by Cliff Dweller Productions.
Thanks, Frank.